Alright, so this is my planning that I did for my Mermay, and I got this idea from my friend Chrissi, and she suggested to do a mermaid based on underwater deep sea creature. So I picked the anglerfish, and you can see the sketch I am working on here with the purple Cull Erase pencil, and now I'm working on inking it with a ink brush pen. I think I'm using a Faber-Castell brush pen here. And then once I got my brush pen work done, I kind of went in with a small tipped Faber-Castell ink pen to put in some details and finer lines to deviate from my thick line weight. One thing I found when putting detail, like scales or anything like that, on your piece, sometimes it's fine to just indicate the scales with a little bit here and there instead of filling in the whole thing with the same sort of pattern. It's all up to you as the artist, but something interesting to think about or to try. Here I am erasing some of my pencil lines, and then I go in with my alcohol-based markers. I use a variety of markers in here. I use some pro markers and some touch markers, and also some really cheap markers that I found at a Winners. I was going for some kind of interesting lighting here. I was trying to use the mermaid's antenna type thing, the light from their sort of angler lights on their head, and kind of use that as the light source. And there's the little snail that the creature's going to be eating. Trying to add some value to the piece by adding some really darks in her hair. I lost some footage for this section. I used to have some top-down footage, but I don't know where that went. I think if I had my time back, I would have done the background a little bit differently. I'm not completely happy with it, but I wasn't sure how to fix it in the end. One thing I need to work on when I'm working on these pieces is more to plan it out a bit better. I know I'm just doodling in my sketchbook, and this isn't sort of a final piece on Bristol paper or anything nice like that, but I should take more time to think about things before I just jump in. I'm using some watercolor here from my Koi watercolor paint set. Trying to get some interesting textures in the water behind the creature. Chrissi suggested we name the mermaid Mersi, because she'll be so terrifying and brutal, everyone will cry for mercy. So it'll be Mersi, as in Chrissi and mermaid put together. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute. Mersi it is. Another reason I was making this video was to test out the camera I was using. It worked pretty good. details on the face and some highlights. Here I'm using a white Jelly Roller pen. And now I'm trying to add some darker shadows to sort of communicate that dark underwater feel. And her fin would be farther away from the light source, so I thought that would be a good idea to make her tail really dark. Here's a close-up of the final. I had a lot of fun working on this creature, and thank you, Chrissi, for inspiring me. Have a great one, everyone. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.